So, before we get going on this review, I thought I'd just acknowledge a few things. G-Eazy is in this movie. Don't think I didn't notice. I see you. Big J. Okerson is in this. I see you. Buzz from Home Alone is in this movie. I see you, dude. It's just so good seeing so many random people in this movie. You're sitting there watching it like, oh. I also had to acknowledge how good Jennifer Lopez looks at 50 years old. I mean, she started out on In Living Color as a fly girl, and now look how far she's come. She's playing a stripper in a movie called Hustlers. Good for you, Jen. The plot! From the outside, this movie seems like your run-of-the-mill new girl enters an industry, gets trained by the best, the young person figures it all out, and they become the master. Oh, not in this movie. This movie decides to be a commentary on how the housing crisis directly affected the exotic dancing industry. And shit gets unexpectedly good. Woo! Constance Wu. She's a new girl in town. She's a new stripper. And this movie documents her life from 2007 to 2015. And within those 8 years, just the roller coaster of a life she lived. Great actress, great protagonist, great performance. Constance Wu. Woo! Jennifer Lopez. She plays the older, more experienced stripper and the ringleader of all the shenanigans that go on after the housing crisis happens. Jennifer Lopez was absolutely fantastic in this movie. She totally owned it. She totally owned this character. She was this character. I can truly say that every scene she was in, my eyes were glued to the screen. For her performance as well as everything else. I also just had to give a quick shout out to Cardi B. She's not in a lot of this movie, but she's absolutely everything you want and so much more. Cardi B is the fucking best. Overall, I went into this movie expecting a silly goose, stupid good time, and it completely defied my expectations. It was really good. It's like two separate movies with completely different tones that is just completely creatively crafted together. And it ends up telling you this fascinating story of the rise and fall of this group of strippers. It's like this movie's the easier to digest version of The Big Short, Exotic Dancer Edition. Let's just say it pairs well with The Big Short. You could watch these movies together and it makes complete sense. I actually have no issues with this movie. It's great acting, it's got a great story, and it told me something that I was completely unaware of. It completely defied my expectations. The movie trailer is very misleading. That's like a third of the movie. You know what the best part about this movie is though? I was never bored. Go see it! Rapid fire review. Subscribe.